The movie we're about to see has been produced many times and in many forms. It began its life as a novel called Nothing But the Truth, written by Frederick Isham. That goes back to 1914. And then 2 years later, it was a hit on the Broadway stage. And then in 1920, Taylor Holmes made a silent film version, which was shot in Westchester County in Glen Cove, Long Island, which is right near New York City. It starred Elsie McKay and Ned Sparks. Now, I've never seen that particular picture, but it would be interesting to see how a topic like lying could be handled in the form of a silent movie. Somehow it seems contradictory. Well, anyway, lying was the perfect subject for talking pictures. So, in the year 1929, Richard Dix starred in the second film version. That was with Helen Kane, the boop-boop-be-doo girl, in the supporting role. Then in 1941, Paramount made the definitive version with Bob Hope and Paulette Goddard. The movie was so successful that a year later the play was revived on Broadway. It starred Ralph Edwards. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's the same Ralph Edwards whom you see here on This Is Your Life, on American Movie Classics Weekly. All of the versions of Nothing But the Truth had a similar storyline about them. A compulsive liar bets that he can go for 24 hours telling only the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It was an ideal vehicle, of course, for Bob Hope and his leading lady, Paulette Goddard. It wasn't the first time that they teamed up on screen. Goddard co-starred with Bob Hope in his first hit movie, The Cat and the Canary, which was directed, by the way, by Elliot Nugent, who also directs the film today. Hope and Goddard also co-starred in The Ghost Breakers back in 1940. How much is the truth worth? $100? $1,000? How about $10,000? For going 24 hours without telling a single lie. Is it possible? We're about to find out. Let's watch Bob Hope as he struggles through Nothing But the Truth.
Not only a Sitzenflügel, but also a Wolfenschnitz.
After its initial run in 1941, Nothing But the Truth was retired to Paramount's back vaults, where it remained for many years. A legal complication kept the studio from releasing it to the theaters or later on for television. And then in 1976, film critic Leonard Maltin got his hands on a copy, and he presented it as part of his American film comedy series at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City, which led to its eventual release. So thank you, Leonard Maltin. Now, what did you think of Paulette Goddard? Her life reads like a Judith Krantz novel. At the age of 14, she was appearing on the Broadway stage as one of the Ziegfeld girls. She was still a teenager when she met and married a wealthy man by the name of Edgar James. By the age of 20, they were divorced, but a substantial alimony settlement made her financially secure. She struck out for Hollywood, where she worked with and eventually married Charlie Chaplin. In 1939, Paulette Goddard was under contract to David Selznick to play Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind when he discovered Vivien Leigh. He sold Goddard's contract to Paramount, which led to the 3 movies that she starred in opposite Bob Hope.